Operation Precipice. North Africa Spring. You are subcontracted to assist in reinforcing the shoreline of a phosphate plant. This task is part of a large-scale SNR preparation effort for an upcoming storm. Well, hello everyone. Welcome back to Command Wolf Gaming. I'm CWG, and welcome to Roadcraft, a game all about doing different tasks here. Okay, got it. Well, I gotta hold that.
Hey there! The name's Kelly, and I'll be your friendly neighborhood dispatcher for today. And every day unless we screw something up. Then the company replaces us, like dead batteries. But until then, I'll be here to help as much as I can. Not that you need much help with your first task. You need to head to the lookout point and take in the general layout of that town on the coast. They're bracing for one hell of a storm. I suggest you get on with the agenda before the storm hits.
Okay. So Roadcraft is actually a game made by the same developers of Mud Runner and Snow Runner, and I never played any of those games. But this game, what interests me about this game specifically is that it's not just driving through snow and mud and just retrieving vehicles and stuff like that. This has a little bit more of an actual like building and construction aspect to the game. So that's what kind of draw me to it. It's just like, yes, you can keep off-roading and everything, right? In fact, like over here. But for the most part, it is up to you to just go, and you can basically build
Enjoy
anywhere
the sights? I often hear they're the best part of your job.
at any
Your job
time.
has a best part. I have to make do with cheap coffee and a broken AC. Ready for your next mission? Well, aren't you lucky? Investigate the phosphate plant. Not too exciting, but who am I to argue, right? Go take a look.
Anywho, this seemed like a very interesting game to play. I believe this is the same company that actually manufactured Teardown as well. So, but oh boy, we got a lot of water over here. Use vehicle functions when you encounter difficult terrain. L for low, E all wheel, diff lock. So let's do that. Let's just go through here. Okay, 4. Oh, I decided to drive through the lowest point tonight. Oh boy. Oh, this is gonna be a fun time on my part. Guess I should stay off to the side here. Are you kidding me? I'm hitting all the deep spots, aren't I? Maybe it's best if I just go on this. Okay. So, yeah, I never played a game like this. So, you guys might have to tell me down in the comment section what I'm doing wrong at every step of the way, because apparently I'm going to be struggling through this at every step of the way. Come on. Come on. Oh, don't tell me I got stuck. Ah, very good. We're out. Oh boy. That was difficult. What the? Seriously? Stuck on a rock? I'm just gonna keep all-wheel drive on. Okay, so I gotta aim at the... There we go. Wow, that really yanks me off my foot. There we go. Detach. Alright, here we are. Hey, first objective! Multi-purpose scoop. Solid hydraulic lift capacity, reliable, and can keep a steady pace. Alright, cool. So, what do I have to do? Oh, open map. Okay, then what? Select this. Okay, clear that. We're gonna track this. Go over here. Alright. Vehicles. Okay, that's fantastic. So I have to reach this location. Alright, cool. So first order of business. Oh, I had the parking brake on like an idiot. Okay, cool. Alright. I think I know what I'm doing. Alright, so let's clear this path. Track that. Graders have several modes. 1 and 2 can be toggled by pressing. Marching. Retract the grader to the upper position. Manual gives you full control of the grader's axis. Okay. Asphalt destruction removes asphalt when you laid. Okay.
Hey, you're not a bad navigator. To be fair, a child could handle it if they could reach the gas pedal. Still, you did fine too, so kudos to you. Now it's time to get you to your forward base. It's not much to look at, but should keep you warm. Oh, and on your way there, be a darling and clear the plant's old entrance for the cavalry. They're coming later, if the higher-ups don't cut the funding.
Oh, this is gonna be fun. This is gonna be fun, guys. Alright, let's just park our vehicle out of the way here. Assuming that this area is clear now, right? I don't have to do anything more here. Or just do that. Alright, this is kind of getting me a little excited here. Okay, let's get on our truck. Go back to here. Visit. Track this. And we're just gonna gun it. We're gonna gun it to that location. See what we have to do here. Woohoo! Okay, this wasn't a bad drive up here. Took a little bit, but we got up here just fine. My truck's all dirty, but that's also fine. I'm okay with that. Okay, we visited our Ford operating base. Okay, so let's see.
Welcome. The good news is you're in charge now. Bad news is the storage and allocation of resources are all on you. So, use them wisely. And remember, a penny saved is a penny earned. For the company. Well, on to your next job. Storm's rolling in, and we need to build a flood wall before it does. Before it rolls in, I mean. Storms seldom build walls. First, we need to plot a route from the base to the phosphate plant. Once we do that, we can deliver the crane parts to make the wall.
Okay, so how do I do that? Did I accidentally jump the gun here? Build a route. Okay, cool. So I'm assuming... Start plotting. So let's see where are we at. Alright, so that has to go down there. Probably be the easiest path if we just take them this way. Try not to get into anybody's way here. Okay. Think that should do. Let's just check down here real quick.
Looks like we're gonna need a generator for the phosphate plant. There should be one somewhere close to the abandoned facility. Check your map. If you can find it, bring it back to the garage inside the abandoned facility.
Okay, let's see. Gotta go to objectives. So we got a route built. I kind of, yeah. I don't know if it's worth taking my vehicle up there or what. Or even taking this. Okay, let's just go back to here. And I guess let's go to the next location and see what we gotta grab here. Yeah, I've just entered all the scaffolds are equipped with the object scanner. The scanner will help you locate the object. Okay, cool. So basically I gotta hit 3. Okay. There's gotta be a way, right? Interactive environments. Which will, okay. Alright, cool. Alright, I'm getting it, guys. That does not sound good, guys. There's still a hole there, but I see something to interact with over here. Oh no! Oh! Damn it. Hey, that worked. Oh, God. Okay. Come on. I guess I'm gonna have to recover. I don't think I was gonna get that back on there. Oh God. Oh, do I? Fine. All right, back to where we were, and hopefully I don't stall out the engine again this time. So we got to go down here. All right, very good. All right, so we have that. And we have this over here. Let's get this set up, I'm assuming. All right, very good. So I'm assuming I got to drag this to that location. Seems a little rough, but okay. God dang it. I wanted my winch close, but I don't think that is working good at the moment. I think it's just causing more of an issue. I think it's fine. We're fine. We're fine. Okay, we're still good. We're just dragging this thing across the ground. I really thought I was going to have to get the big machine in here. You have new vehicle to play with.
You wrapped up all the prep work nicely. I knew I could rely on you, which is especially great since I had nobody else to rely on. You're the only contractor in the sector. The fate of everything rests upon you. No pressure. Besides, the only thing left to do is to build the flood wall before the storm hits. First, you'll need to scoop up some concrete slabs. There should be plenty around your base. Naturally, you'll want to use the crane to move them. Then you need to drop them off in the loading area. Easy as pie, right? I could go for some pie. Anywho, the generator's in working order, so now you just need to make sure it's delivered. Shouldn't be too hard. Just plot a course from the workshop to the phosphate plant.
Okay. I'm probably gonna have to send these guys this direction in order to make this work. Because I think the other area is just really bogged down. Yeah, that is a lot of water. Alright, let's see what we got going on here. Move concrete slabs, loading, create a route. Sure, let's do infrastructure route. So, I believe we can go from... Oh, how nice. Let's see. I was doing this, right? So we're gonna create plot route. Start plotting. Let's go to here, here, here. Oh, it does not allow me to go up. Well, that does not help me here. So I'm assuming I'm gonna have to go like this. Just try to get around everything. And up to there. And where the hell are we going? Okay, we're going all the way there. So we can go boom, 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 boom. Just have them go this way. Oh, wait. That's a little wrong. Is it here? Oh, I'm supposed to be going to the phosphate plant. Oh. This is me not paying attention here. Okay, let me plot this out. Let me see if I can get something that will work. I think in either direction we're going to encounter a lot of water, but I think it is doable at least slightly. Okay, so that looks like it's set up, but it looks like the gates are closed over here. So I'm going to get those guys dispatched. And while they're doing that, I'm going to go over here. I'm going to go to vehicles. I'm going to select this guy over here to get the other path opened up. Because if nothing else, it'll still take them a bit to get this way. Okay, now let's go back to our scout. Let's get into here. Scout. Oh, these guys are stuck. All right, and let's see how the trucks do this time. Okay, that's one. That's two. There's a random tree in the path. I'm not sure if that's going to bother anything. Here comes three. These are the big guys that usually get screwed up. Okay. I think that's good. Now they are good to go. They are gonna go get around here. Okay, they're making a good. All right. Well, that's working good now. I don't know why I was overcomplicating them trying to go that way. Unless there was another route. I don't think so. I think a lot of this is just swamped out anyway. All right, cool. So that works. All right, excellent. So we got to move. We got to do that next. Let me get my truck at my facility over here at least. Okay. Hold activate to create additional controls. Nearby concrete slabs are resources that can be shared. Okay. So we're gonna do 6. No. We want. Okay. No, we don't want to do that. We want to do toggle 7 anchors. I don't want to move around too much. All right, I think we got what we needed out of this task, but let's go to the next task. Move concrete. Okay, transfer resources. Move concrete to the loading zone. Bring resources to phosphate. Track that.
Looks like you'll need to do some hauling. Take the cargo truck and load it up with the concrete slabs and steel beams. Then, deliver it to the phosphate plant. And if you're in the mood for extra supplies, you could plot a route between the warehouse and the forward base. It's not essential, but it'll make things easier for you in the long run.
Okay, I'm gonna try to get close to this one as possible. And we'll load up. All right, let's. This is the time where I need like a spotter. That one is nice. Okay. Don't know if this is good like right directly on top of me, but all right. Let me just continue grabbing those other ones and try to get them loaded up because apparently I need 3 of them. Wait, is this okay? I was gonna say, is this where I'm supposed to be going? Apparently it is. Okay, so we got that. Now I need to find steel beams. Planning a route between the warehouse and the forward base. Where is this? Wow, that is so far away. I guess I could do that. Might as well do that, right? Because I still got to figure out this steel beam. So let me go and do this. And then we can figure out the next thing. Okay, there goes one. Still parked up over here. There goes two. Is there any more coming out? None so far. Why'd you take such a wide, janky turn like that? That is so weird. It's fine. As long as they can make the turn, I'm fine with that. Well, I guess I can always improve it at a later date. Okay, let's get back in our vehicle. This is actually one of the parts that I'm kind of worried about because we do have a little bit of a mud puddle there. But these guys should be big enough to get through it. Yeah, it looks like they're not having an issue with that. Alright, I'm actually happy with that. They're able to get to that location. We still got to do... Still got to get the steel beams, which I got to figure out where the steel beams are from. But if they're connected together, I'm assuming that all the steel beams will be going in the same factory, right? I just need to get the truck to this location. So let me get this up here. I don't think I need this up here, but I'm going to bring this up here just in case I end up needing it for something I got to do up here. If not, I'm going to have to drive it all the way back down, which will be kind of a pain in the butt. Okay, so our vehicle is down here. Let me go back to objectives, mains. Okay, so I need to bring resources to zone steel beams. Let's put them together with steel beams to the next concrete slab. Next, let's get them together with the steel beams to the phosphate plant. Take the wheel of the cargo truck that we brought you. Load the resources transfer. Oh, I should have done it all in. Okay, I'm an idiot, guys. I gotta go and I gotta basically get this thing going. I gotta bring it back down so we can get some steel beams. Follow this guy. Alright, now that we got those down, let me get back into this truck. Bring it all the way back up to that Ford warehouse to get the steel beams. I'm probably going to have to bring the crane back up there. There's got to be a quicker way of doing that, right? It's not just me using the two vehicles going back and forth. Ugh. Is there like there's got to be a faster way I can like teleport them, right? I'm not in your way. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, there's the ready. Do you want hot dog, hamburger, both? What do you want?
I guess burgers.
Alright, do you want one for tomorrow?
Sure.
How many burgers you want? 2 tonight?
2, yeah.
And then 2 for tomorrow?
Sure. Thank you. All right, so I'm gonna try something where I just take the item and just kind of drop it. You couldn't be easy now, could you? Do I have anything? Oh, I could. Oh, okay. This is easier. Yeah. Retain. Yeah, confirm it. Deploy. This makes it hell of a lot easier to move stuff from location to location. I gotta remember that I keep leaving the parking brake on. Okay, alley-oop. That's not good. Okay, here we are back again. Go down here, drop this off like so. And hey, look at that! We got a mega crane here. Well, 2 mega cranes. Awesome. Storm is imminent.
This storm's coming in fast, so we need to get that flood wall up. Actually, you need that more than I do. I'm safe back at HQ, but the folks in that town aren't. So, good luck.
Okay, that's trolley. Cane road. Okay. There we go. Excellent. Let's rope length. Let's increase. Okay. Race. This is actually pretty fun. You know, I actually do a lot of construction and deconstruction games, but you know, this is kind of like I guess a nice change of pace to say the least. So let's see, lower that. Bada boom. All right. So this is actually pretty fun. I'm actually really enjoying this, right? Um, it's just it takes a long while, you know, to do everything, but I can still see myself actually continuing to play this for the channel. Um, Meanwhile, like I'm not gonna immediately dump this off into uh, like my live streams, right? I know I've dumped a lot of like different shows or stuff into my live stream, just for the simple fact on the length of play.
Roger,
But
Roger.
pardon me, but I'm actually like really enjoying this, and the one thing that I'm really enjoying this about is that it does have like a full um it has a story to it as well, right? Or at least a campaign to it. It's not just like random things like destroy this. That's not much of a campaign when you kind of, you know, cut it down to the bare basics, you know? So this is actually it's really constructive, I would say. Play on words. So let's get this up. And this really kind of gives like this is kind of like a huge male fantasy as well, right? To drive different like construction vehicles, um, and like do different construction aspects of it. And honestly, it's like I can't see myself actually doing this in real life, you know. Obviously, because there's a lot more to it than simply just oh move it to this kind of location. Are you kidding me? Um, and then like hopefully you get what you need, right? Can't believe. Okay, that did go into position. I was gonna say, um, because you know there was like this place out in Las Vegas years ago that it might still be around. That I've actually wanted to do something like this. They basically you sign a waiver and you get to play around with like huge construction machines, you know. When we're saying we're talking about like huge um and I've really wanted to do something like this. And actually in my youth, when I was very young, my father actually took me out onto a construction site they had. All they were doing, it wasn't like a really like a huge construction site. Um, he does air heating and air conditioning, right? So what they had to do is basically okay. Well, I guess we're done here, right? Goal complete. Shields up.
Jeez Louise, that was a close one. I was worried you weren't gonna pull it off. If you keep this up, I might start getting optimistic. At least for the company's stocks. They've been crashing lately, but you might have just turned the tide. Now, doesn't that make you feel good? Well,
No.
savor it for all it's worth. Talk to you later.
All goals have been met. We got the construction done, but like I got a chance to actually operate a crane. I got to operate like an actual crane to. He was basically packing away and basically said, "Here, come in, and we'll show you. And so the guy that they had hired to be putting this huge AZ unit on top of an office building of all things. Um, so I was like, he showed me how to use the controls and everything. It was fun. It was actually pretty cool. I really did enjoy this. And honestly, it, I'm assuming that there is going to be more to this other than just, building a wall. I'm assuming that we're going to have to do some actual roadcraft. And I know that there is a custom scenarios mode that we can make up and everything. It's basically, this is kind of, it does have like a free roam aspect to the game. I and I'm actually looking forward to next time I do doing this game, because obviously we can get some better equipment, better machines, and everything like that. The only thing is, it is kind of lonely because you are doing it by yourself. But I'm assuming when you're playing with friends and everything, yeah, obviously they're gonna have to own the game. But yeah, I can't wait for the next time I play this episode. I do want to thank everyone for tuning in today here on Command Wolf Gaming. Hope you guys enjoyed the footage. Did you guys know on YouTube about 10% of you are actually subscribed to the channel? That's right, about 10% of you are actually subscribed to the channel. So make sure to hit that big red subscribe button down below and hit that bell notification button to be notified on when I'm updating the channel, because I will be updating the channel every single week of Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, typically. And also, we're going to be doing live streams as well. So if you want to get be dropping into the live stream, you make sure to hit that bell notification button to be notified on when I'm live streaming. Typically, that would be Monday and Tuesday night around 7 o'clock ish, where we do various games and just have some fun. If you guys want to catch these videos a week ahead of time, make sure to drop into my Rumble channel. That's right, my Rumble channel, where you would not only get these videos a week ahead of time, but you also will get an exclusive Wednesday night live stream. Basically, I am going to be doing a lot more VR stuff, and that's where the live stream is going to. It's going to go to Rumble and Twitch. So if you guys want to catch that, you got to make sure to tune in on Rumble or Twitch. It would be very much appreciated. Also, if you do want to help fund the channel, you can also always go to my merchandise store. That's right, I actually do have a merchandise store. I have long sleeve shirts, short sleeve shirts, baseball caps, and beanies. If you don't want any merch specific to my channel, you can also go to my Etsy store, which is wolfwoodandlaser.etsy.com. Again, that is wolfwoodandlaser.etsy.com. And in that store, you can pretty much get everything personalized for you, your friends, your family, your mother, father, dog, cat, greatest enemy, or whatever. And it's great for all the different holidays. So if you're looking for something specific, make sure to message me on there, and I'll more than happy to help you out. And obviously, we got the tipping system, and that's it. That is it for today. Anyway, guys, thank you for all of you for tuning in. As always, like, subscribe, and share, spread the love. And I hope to see you next time here on Command Wolf Gaming. Bye bye now.